Hi, ladies. It's Beth from Be Styled, coming to you live. Hello. Today is a question and answer day for you ladies. So I'm going to give people a minute to join if they're going to. If not, I did get some questions sent in that I wanted to answer, some good questions that I think might be of interest to a lot of you. If you join, if you could just let me know that you can hear me and that this is working, because we all know how Facebook can be tricky. Okay, I see that I'm there. So, hi ladies. It's Thursday. Sorry I'm running a little late. I took Mary out to lunch with some girlfriends and we just got home. It was fun. But I have 3 questions that came in that I want to try to answer. So thank you to everyone who sent in questions. And I'm going to try to do this on a weekly basis. I'm shooting for Thursdays at 1:30. So mark your calendars. But I'll try to send out reminders on social media when in fact I do this. But today I had a couple questions, three questions. First was about the age-old question about hosiery, tights, stockings, whatever you choose to call them in the wintertime. That was one question. Another question was about spring trends. And a third question was about straight leg jeans. So I'm gonna go in no particular order. I'm gonna knock down the first one, which is kind of an easy one, and that is stockings, hosiery, and whether or not you can wear them, which is it's a popular question, especially in the wintertime, especially if you live, in the frozen tundra. And the short answer is yes, you can, absolutely. The long answer is, I don't know if you all remember back in the day. I mean, back in my like AT&T days, it was unheard of. This is back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. It was unheard of for a woman in business to not wear, to wear a skirt or dress and not wear hosiery. It was unheard of. I mean, we even had them in our desk drawers. I mean, let me know if you remember those days. You'd have like a spare pair. We used to put them in the freezer because someone told you that if you put your stockings in the freezer, they won't run, but they always did run. And then you took clear nail polish to try to stop a run? Anyone remember that? Anyone remember that? Anyway, those days they ended abruptly, and then it became very kind of passé to wear stockings at all. And no matter where you live, people are like, oh no, you wear bare legs all the time. Even, newscasters in Boston would wear bare legs exclusively. And then a change happened, and I think it's been attributed to the Duchess, Kate Middleton. She started wearing nude sheer stockings. And a lot of women were like, yay, if it's okay for Kate, it's okay for me to go back to wearing them. Because, a lot of us have varicose veins, pasty white skin, and just feel more comfortable and confident in, especially a dressy dress or a dressy business suit. Wearing nylons or stockings. I think they're now called tights exclusively, believe it or not. That's sort of in the fashion world, they're called tights, whether they are opaque, which, what an opaque tight is, has the high denier, which is the weave. A very high denier is going to be opaque. A very low denier is going to be sheer. When I think of the Kate Middleton stockings that I'm referring to, those are extremely sheer, low denier, high quality, skin toned, stockings. And those became very in vogue, and they have stayed that way. So if you feel more comfortable, especially when you're getting dressed up, wearing them, absolutely wear them. I would not wear them with an open-toe shoe personally. Some people say you can. I just don't. I wouldn't. Definitely not the reinforced toe. No one ever wants to see that reinforced toe. But the key is to get a quality pair. You don't need to go to CVS and get them out of an egg. I don't think they even make those anymore, thank goodness. I will link, or I can just tell you, my go-to brand that I recommend is the Nordstrom brand. They are, I think, $14, and they're a control top, a sheer, very sheer nylon stocking that you can choose your skin tone and get as close to your skin tone. No like fake tan legs and no white legs. You want to try to match your personal skin tone and get it right. And those you're going to wear, when you're getting dressed up. I think the more sheer the stocking, the more dressy the look. So you're not going to wear a sheer stocking with a sweater dress or a sweatshirt dress. But you would wear that with your evening dresses or a business suit possibly. And it doesn't have to only be nude. Nude is one option. The other option would be a very sheer black, which you can't go wrong with, especially if you're wearing a black dress or a dark colored dress. Black looks great too. So yes, ladies, you can wear stockings. I still call them stockings. Let me know what you call them. Hi, Catherine. I define those as stockings when they're very sheer. And then on the flip side is something we're all very familiar with that, I wear all winter long if I wear a dress, and that is tights, which are going to have the very high denier, the opaque tights that almost can look like leggings, but they're tights. Those look great as well, especially with your sweater dresses, with more casual dresses. There's very few occasions where you would wear an opaque tight with a very dressy cocktail dress. It can be done if you wanted a very sleek all black look, for example, but for the most part, the traditional tight, the very opaque tight, it's a little more casual, but it's fantastic. And they also provide more warmth. I mean, a lot of women argue that they want to wear a sheer stocking because it's cold, and I would kind of argue that they're not going to keep you warm. I mean, if it's 10 degrees outside, there's no stocking out there that's going to keep you much warmer than you'd be in bare legs. But it does provide that coverage. So my roundabout way answer is yes, you can wear them, and if you feel better in them and you feel more comfortable in them, then absolutely. If you don't like them, if you find them to be uncomfortable and you hate them, don't wear them. Wear pants, wear tights. I basically don't wear dressy dresses that often in the winter anyway, because I don't really go anywhere dressy, unfortunately. But so it hasn't really been an issue for me, and I opt for a lot of pants outfits, pantsuits, so it's not that much of an issue. But wear them if you like them, but get good ones, okay? So for stockings, for sheer nude or black sheer stockings, I like the Nordstrom brand. It's just, if you just go onto Nordstrom, it's just their house brand of stockings. For tights, I like Spanx. Spanx has a great go-to opaque tight, and Target has a Spanx budget version called Assets, and they're a great opaque black tight. If you want to get involved in colors or patterns with your tights, which a lot of you dress and skirt wearers, that's a fun, great look. Check out Hue, H-U-E. They would be the best source for pattern or colored tights. But I personally stick to just charcoal gray and black. Those are the only tights I think I've ever owned. But that's just me because I'm kind of boring. Okay, so check that question off. I hope that answers that question. If it doesn't, just let me know. I'll see if I have any comments. I see Catherine's here. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, the nail polish, it was a mess. That whole using nail polish to stop a run, yeah, that never really worked. Number 2, this question I think came from Patty, and this was a question about straight leg jeans, which are the thing. I mean, I would argue skinny jeans will always, I think, be a thing or the thing, as will bootcut jeans, but straight leg jeans are having a moment, and I don't think I truly own, oh yeah, I do. I own one pair of what I guess would be considered straight leg jeans. But when you talk about straight leg jeans in terms of the current styles, they're not the straight leg jeans that you maybe bought 5 years ago, or that the new current straight leg jeans are definitely a look. It's definitely a style. It's definitely a trend, and it takes getting used to. But I would argue that skinny jeans were a trend and something that a lot of us were like, I'm not wearing those skinny jeans. I'm wearing my bootcut jeans for the rest of my life. And now look at us. We're all wearing, and most of us are wearing skinny jeans to some degree, or when I say skinny, like a slim cut, more tapered leg jean, which is the easiest jean to wear. I don't care what your figure is. I know there are some people that'll say if you're a pear shape, you can't wear skinny jean. I can discuss that as well, because I would argue that yes, you can. I think everyone can wear what would be considered a skinny jean. They are easier because you can wear just about any shoe with them. You can wear them in the winter because you can wear them with boots and socks, and you can cuff them in the spring. You can show your ankle. You can not show your ankle, and I think our eyes are accustomed to them, so they they just look right to a lot of us. Whereas the new straight leg jeans, some also could be considered mom jeans, I guess, but the new straight leg jeans are a different look, and they can look great. I mean, just go on Pinterest and do a search, and there's some they look great in certain people and styled in certain ways. But it gets used. You have to get used to the it's a different look, So I have like 3 basic tips for wearing straight leg jeans. First of all, tucking in or doing a half tuck with a straight leg jean is going to help, because the risk with straight leg jeans, especially if you're not really tall, is that they can make your legs look shorter, and they can look frumpy if they're not the right length, and if they're not worn, if they're not styled correctly or well. And by doing a half tuck and bringing up the length of your leg, doing a half tuck, you don't just stuff your shirt all the way in, all the way around. Very, very, definitely don't have to do that. But just bringing up your tuck into a loose half tuck is just going to elongate your legs. And that's your goal with straight leg jeans, is to make your legs look longer, because straight leg jeans can make your legs look shorter and stumpy and frumpy if you're not careful. So a half tuck is number 1. Number 2 is show a little bit of skin. This is a change for a lot of us. You want to, and again, go look at Pinterest if you don't believe me. You want to have some skin showing between the hem of your straight leg jean and your shoe. And I know everyone's gonna tell me it's cold, it's too cold. I know. Well, you can't have everything. If it's too cold, don't wear them. But it looks better if you have some skin showing between the hem and your shoe. Now, the exception would be is if you have a booty that's sort of a slim fit, like a sock booty, or that has it's more slim around your ankle. Then that works with a straight leg jean, because you're kind of breaking up the leg and you're elongating the leg. You're showing some definition between the shoe and the wider opening of the leg. Okay, so you want to have it like an ankle length. Straight leg jean is going to be your best bet. And you're going to want to, and a lot of people would argue that they're better, and you're mostly only going to find them as a high waist, which, again, you know me, I don't love high waist on me, but again, I know I just need to get used to it. But a straight leg jean does look better with a high waist, because again, the high waist is going to lengthen your legs. There are always exceptions here. High waist, if you're very short waisted, high waisted is not going to be a good thing. You're going to want to look for more of a mid rise. But you'll find that most of the new straight leg jeans are cut with a higher waist. And that's just because they're more flattering. They just they define your waist more, and they don't look as frumpy. And finally, last but certainly not least, is the shoe. The shoe you wear with your straight leg jeans is very incredibly important. I always argue that the shoes do make the look. They make or break the look. And your shoe, you want a shoe that's going to elongate your leg as well. So, wearing a loafer, a current loafer, or with a pointy toe flat, and then having your ankle show some skin, and then your straight leg jeans, that's a great look. Wearing your cool, Patty, you mentioned sneakers. Wearing your cool, Stan Smiths or Adidas, your street sneakers with your ankle cut straight leg jeans. That's a great look. Do a little half tuck of your t-shirt or your, a sweater, and it's a great look. So there you go. Straight leg jeans. Trust me, you're going to see them all spring. You're going to see high-waisted, probably light wash, cropped, definitely ankle and even shorter straight leg jeans. That's a huge trend for spring. I'm on the fence, but I am open to it, okay? Brings me to my third question, and that is trends. And I'm going long-winded here, but as far as trends go, going to give my speech. Just because it's a trend doesn't mean you have to go buy it. There are a lot of wackadoodle trends coming in spring, and I to tell you that because if you Google it right now, because it's January and there's snow on the ground, who really knows? I mean, of course, the people who make the trends might know, but there's a lot of information about what is going to be on trend in spring. I caution you from getting all caught up in that and running out and buying things that you hear are going to be on trend in spring. I don't think people who follow me are apt to do that. But if you are, I might not be your girl. But I would wait. And see how these trends, these hot trends, pan out for real live women like us for, everyday style. Because I know for one, I'm not going to be wearing, Bermuda shorts with an oversized blazer and combat boots. That's just not, you're not going to see me walking around Boxborough dressed like that. But is it going to be a trend, supposedly? Yeah. Even biker shorts. Like, what's that? Biker shorts as clothes? No. That will never happen with me. But it's trend, sort of. So say some. Anyway, some trends that are coming that are kind of fun, polka dots. Polka dots are, I think, one that you can count on being popular, and they're going to be popular all year. They are already out and popular. Polka dots are great because if you're like me and you wear almost all solids because you're not a big pattern person, polka dots are a kind of an easy entry into the pattern world, just like stripes are, because they are a approachable, neutral pattern. So polka dots are great. You're going to see them on everything. So that's a fun one that's coming that I would say is wearable. Pleats are going to be something you see on dresses, skirts, on blouses, a lot of pleated tops. You're going to be seeing that. Oh gosh, Bermuda shorts I mentioned, like long billowy dresses, like very boho billowy dresses are going to be popular and could be potentially tricky because they can be very shapeless and they can, not work sometimes. So keep, you're going to, whenever it's something billowy like that, you're going to want something that is, gives it some structure. Maybe throw a jean jacket over it or, a blazer that's not too corporate-y looking, but like a casual blazer, just to give all the billowy dresses some structure. Another one that's coming, sorry, I'm getting all these notifications, is, remember how midi skirts were really hot? They still are, and I would say for again, my people, midi skirts are probably going to continue to be popular. Well, this spring, your teenage daughters are going to be happy because the mini is hot. It's big and it's hot and it's short. And there you have it. Just take it or leave it. It's going to be popular. But again, as I've said, just because it's a trend doesn't mean we have to do it. And doesn't mean we have to go out and buy these things. Definitely not now. Which brings me to my reminder that February 1st is, I think, a week away. And that is the start of the 28-day shopping freeze that I'm running through Be Styled. I will post a link so you can sign up. It's free. Most of it's going to happen over in my free Just Get Dressed, #JustGetDressed Facebook group. If you're not a member, make sure you just search for that in Facebook. It's #JustGetDressed VIPs. That's where most of the fun will be happening. But we are going to commit to not doing any shopping. I'm focusing on clothes primarily, entirely. But no buying new things for the month of February, or for at least the first 28 days of February. On February 29th, you can go crazy. But it's going to be a great chance to reset, to take a breath from shopping and looking for new things, and really focus on what you have. And I'm going to be talking about ways to purge what you have, focus on what you do need, what you might be missing, and really making what you have work for you, and developing great outfits that maybe you're not using already, using some of the clothes that are just collecting dust in your closet, and get dressed every day without shopping. All right? So I hope you'll join me. And again, you have a week. Don't go crazy this week, but February 1st, all bets are off. The credit cards are going away, and we're going to actually keep track of how much we save, which I know for one, I'm looking forward to that. So that's what I have for now. Yes, and Patty, ankle length. Yes, ankle length. So the top of the hem of the straight leg pants are going to hit right at the top of your ankle. And again, look at Pinterest. Just do a search of ankle length jeans on Pinterest, and you'll see a lot of great examples. That's my favorite way of seeing if a trend is appealing to me or not. That's it for now. I hope you learned something. I hope you just get dressed. And any questions you have, you can email me at beth@bstyle.com, and maybe your question will be the next one on next Thursday's Live. All right. Thanks for watching, ladies. See you soon. Bye.